this morning, two families' lives are forever changed after losing their children in the Catholic school tragedy Wednesday morning.
8-year-old Fletcher Merkel and 10-year-old Harper Moisky were killed after the shooter opened fire into the crowded pews of an all-school mass at Annunciation Catholic Church.
Our Shayla Reeves is hearing from the families of those young lives lost. She's outside of Annunciation Catholic Church this morning. Shayla?
Yeah, good morning to you, Heather and AJ. These families are experiencing the unimaginable, and we're hearing from them for the very first time. Each of them asking everyone to remember their children, not for how they died, but for how they lived. This is 8-year-old Fletcher Merkel. His family says that they loved him. He also loved his friends, fishing, cooking, and sports. Speaking publicly for the first time, his father, Jesse Merkel, urged everyone to remember his son's life and not the tragedy that took his life. He hopes over time his family can heal.
And finally, all the people, and especially the children, impacted by this horrific event are able to recover mentally and find strength to live loving, happy, and full lives. Give your kids an extra hug and kiss today. We love you, Fletcher. You'll always be with us.
The family of 10-year-old Harper Moisky described her as bright, joyful, and deeply loved. They say her laughter, kindness, and spirit touched everyone who knew her. The family has a younger daughter who the parents say adored her big sister. They said their immediate focus is healing and asked everyone to respect their privacy while they mourn. Jesse Merkel also offered prayers to the other victims affected by this tragedy, saying that he hopes that they too may find healing in time and that all the wounded may make a full recovery and return to their families. Heather and AJ.
Graciousness to extend that to the other families in this time. All right, Shayla, thank you.
In the shooting, there were 18 people who were injured. 15 were children, 3 were adults. 1 child is still in critical condition this morning. And while this tragedy happened, the fast action of law enforcement and local Good Samaritans saved many lives.
And we are now getting a better look at the timeline of the response, including who was first on scene. Our Barrett Leone joining us now with a clearer picture of these moments after shots first rang out.
Well, we know that the FBI is now investigating this mass shooting as an act of domestic terrorism, and we're getting our clearest picture yet of how the tragedy unfolded, the bravery shown, including audio from the first 911 calls.
504 Minneapolis has a possible active shooter. Okay, I'm going to interrupt here. We just got an update from squads. They want EMS in front of the church for victims. We have at least 20 victims at this point is what they're saying.
The first call came in at 8:27. 3 minutes later, Police Chief Brian O'Hara says the first MPD officer arrived. No helmet, no SWAT gear, rushing in to save lives. Moments after the firing into the church, several chilling videos were published online showing guns and ammunition, but also a notebook filled with scribbles in a different language talking about the plan to shoot through the stained glass windows. Being severely depressed, sketches showing the church and using the public school calendar to choose the date of the massacre. Here's Chief O'Hara on his team's response.
The parishioner later told me that was the first time that he, the children, and others there had any sense that they might be safe and survive. The members that responded yesterday exemplified the motto that is on the Minneapolis police squad cars: to protect with courage and to serve with compassion.
We have learned the shooter was a student at Annunciation, attended Mass there, and the shooter's mother worked at the church at one point. And despite these connections, both federal and authorities and the Minneapolis police chief, they say that the shooter was driven by hate, but still the chief says they don't have a clear motive on this attack.
And may
never.
All right,
Yeah.
Barrett, thank you. So those who survived the attack, they are now opening up as well.
One of those brave students was a 10-year-old student, Astoria Safe, who had just started 5th grade. She has a scar on her forehead from where a bullet grazed her, and a fragment is still lodged into her skull. Doctors say it's simply too dangerous to remove. She says everything happened so fast, she didn't know what was happening.
I was just saying, help us, I need your help, please, I want all my friends to be safe. Help me to be safe. It was just so scary.
I was a little surprised.
We also heard from Dwayne Passa and his 10-year-old twins, Alex and Livy. Livy is dealing with the loss of her friend.
You were in there yesterday? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
Sad.
What's making you the saddest right now?
My friend died.
Oh no.
On Thursdays, as the principal here at Annunciation, Matthew Dober, he said that visited the children in the hospital. He described those moments trying to give them some hope in this tragedy.
I told them that I was there, and I held their kids' hands. And I told them that their parents loved them, that I loved them, and I gave them a kiss. And it was hard. But they deserved to know that someone was with their kids in that time when their lives were stolen from them. And, I'll never forget that.
That's just that Matthew DeBoer there, principal there at Annunciation. We also know that a large group of DFL political leaders, members, and Moms of Demand Action and other gun control advocates are using this tragedy as an example, calling for gun reform.
They packed the atrium at Minneapolis City Hall yesterday, demanding federal and state laws banning assault-style weapons and high-capacity magazines. We got some images the shooter posted online of the weapons and magazine clips. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey spoke first, saying it's time to impose these bans. The mayor was joined by several people, including Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, Senate Majority Leader Aaron Murphy, and pro-gun control group Moms Demand Action.
We're not talking about your father's hunting rifle here. We're talking about guns that are built to pierce armor and kill people.
And a similar call to action is expected today at the state capitol. Faith leaders will come together to demand bipartisan action against gun violence.
In recent years, the Minnesota legislature, led largely by then House Speaker Melissa Hortman, passed two significant gun control bills. Now, the first one includes a red flag law, and the second an expanded background check provision. But efforts to ban assault-style weapons and high-capacity magazines have gone nowhere. We did reach out to the gun rights group Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus. In a statement, the group said it opposes any ban on commonly owned semi-automatic firearms and standard capacity magazines. Such proposals are unconstitutional and do nothing to reduce crime.